Hello, my name is McKenna Talley. This is my digital mini project, multimodal/multimedia introduction video for RDG 510. I am from a small town in Washington State called East Wenatchee, and the right-hand picture is a picture of the valley I live in. That picture, it's kind of smoky because we had a lot of fires that summer. And then on the left side is a picture of an orchard I basically grew up in. So my grandparents used to own a cherry orchard, and my brother and I basically lived up there all of our childhood. I learned how to drive on back roads up there. We had four-wheelers that we'd ride around. Some of my favorite memories are going out in the summertime and picking fresh cherries off of the trees, and just that was kind of like our getaway. We loved it up there. So they don't have the house anymore, but there's a lot of good memories there. Okay, these are pictures of my undergrad, my college years. So I went to Washington State University my freshman year of college and wasn't really ready to go that far from home yet. So Wazoo was about like 3.5 hours from my hometown. I kind of came home a lot on the weekends, wasn't really ready to be away yet, but I loved it there. Obviously not enough because I transferred after my freshman year to Arizona State University. I graduated from ASU with my bachelor's in elementary education, and I loved Arizona, made lots of new friends there, had lots of good experiences. It was a really good time for me to kind of grow on my own, and kind of really good learning experiences too. The teaching program at ASU is amazing. I got a lot of great experience there, and just a lot of good memories in Arizona. Okay, after I graduated, I always knew I wanted to go to grad school, like right after my undergrad. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to do my senior year of college, and then I student taught my senior year, and I student taught in first grade, and my mentor teacher was amazing, and she got her master's degree in literacy, and I just really loved the way she taught, and I kind of grew up loving books as well, and I've always loved children's books. I grew up reading to my younger siblings, being read to by grandparents and parents, so I just felt in my heart that I wanted to go to grad school for a literacy degree. So I applied for online grad school to get my master's in literacy education, and here I am now, still a Sun Devil. Okay, so after I graduated from ASU, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to move back to Washington State or if I wanted to stay in Arizona. So after graduation, I stayed in Arizona for a few more months. I stayed till about mid-November and kind of felt in my heart it was time to move back home. Always eventually wanted to, just wasn't 100% sure after graduation. So being there for those few months, it was a good eye-opener. Like, I loved it, but I was definitely ready to come back home and start my career here with all my family. All my family's in Washington State, and definitely kind of miss the Arizona weather, but I like the 4 seasons here in Washington. Kind of over the snow and the cold right now, but it's not that bad. So on the left is a picture of a saguaro cactus in Arizona, and then kind of the arrows showing me moving back to Washington. The right-hand side picture is a picture of a place I went hiking in. It's called Leavenworth, Washington. It's even smaller than where I'm from, the town I'm from, but it's about like 15-20 minutes from my hometown. There's a lot of pretty hiking up there, and things to do. Okay, so I got my bachelor's degree in elementary education. I love teaching, so moving back to Washington, I still am working on becoming fully certified here, but right now I am currently a long-term substitute at some elementary schools here in my hometown. And I got a coaching position. I'm the JV basketball coach for high school girls, and it's kind of cool because I'm back in the district I went to school through when I was growing up, and I love the district. I've always wanted to come back. It's been my dream to teach in this district in my hometown and coach here too, because I've always loved sports, always loved basketball, so it all kind of happened fast at once, but I'm very grateful, and it's been crazy but really fun. So okay, and then here are just some pictures of my family and all of our pets. We kind of have a zoo right now. So we have cats and dogs, all of us. So the white cat, her name's Honey, and then the little one with the shirt, that was after she had surgery, that's Harlow. Those are two I brought back from Arizona. And then our two dogs in their kiddie pool, they love to use their little kiddie pool in the summer times. That's Harley and Dozer, brother and sister. And then down on the bottom are Ellie, Ty, and Sophie. And then the one laying on his back is Binks. We just rescued him actually, like a few weeks ago. And then the other pictures are some are from my graduation at ASU with my dad, my stepmom, and my siblings. And then my stepdad, my grandparents, my other grandparents, and my mom. So I'm super close with my family, and we obviously love animals. We have lots of them. But the last slide, these are just pictures of places I love to go and things I love to do. So the top left-hand picture, those are palm trees in Maui, Hawaii. And in the background, you can see the pretty sunset and the ocean and beach right behind them. Love Maui, one of my favorite places ever. I'd love to go back as soon as possible. Right next to that, that's my sister and I tubing on the river in our valley. We love to go boating during the summer times. It's like our favorite thing to do with my dad and my siblings. Right next to that, that's a picture of Leavenworth, a hiking trail I went on in Leavenworth, and just a flower I picked. And then the top right corner, that's a picture of Sedona, Arizona. I've gone to Sedona a few times. It's so pretty, the red rock and everything up there. Loved traveling around in Arizona, seeing different things. I lived in Tempe, which was amazing, lots of things to do, but it was fun to kind of go to places like Sedona and the lakes and rivers around there. And then the bottom left-hand picture, that's a picture of the Oregon coast, the beach we go to on the coast. And in the middle, that's my brother and I on our four-wheelers at that same beach. So we go to Oregon every single year. We take our quads and the motorhome with my grandparents and my mom, and it's been a tradition since my mom was a kid, going to Oregon every year with the quads and lots of family members, and it's super fun on the sand dunes. So, and then the last picture in the bottom right hand corner, that is in Chelan again. I think that's my dad and sisters on the dock trying to catch fish. Usually they just get it hooked in the rocks on the bottom, but so we love going to Chelan. We go there every year too and go boating and camping at that campsite usually. But that is the end of my introduction video. Thanks for watching.